Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Our reading was about Ezra chapter 8. Let's read it together. These are the family heads and those registered with them who came up with me from Babylon during the reign of King Artaxerxes. Of the descendants of Phinehas, Gershom; of the descendants of Ithamar, Daniel; of the descendants of David, Hattus; of the descendants of Shechaniah; of the descendants of Pharos, Zechariah; and with him were registered 150 men. Of the descendants of Pahath-Moab, Elihoenai, son of Jair; and with him 200 men. Of the descendants of Jattu, Shechaniah, son of Jahaziel; and with him 300 men. Of the descendants of Edin, Ebed, son of Jonathan; and with his 50 men. Of the descendants of Elam, Jeshael, son of Ataliah; and with him 70 men. Of the descendants of Shephatiel, Jebediah, son of Michael; and with him 80 men. Of the descendants of Joab, Obadiah, son of Jehiel; and with him 218 men. Of the descendants of Bani, Shalamot, son of Josephiel; and with him 160 men. Of the descendants of Bebai, Zechariah, son of Bebai; and with him. Of the descendants of Azgad, Johanai, son of Hakatan; and with him 110 men. Of the descendants of Aronikam, the last ones, whose names were Eliphael, Jeuel, and Shemaiah; and with them 60 men. Of the descendants of Bigbai, Uddai, and Jachor; and with them 70 men. I assembled them at the canal that flowed through the Ahava, and he camped there 3 days. When I checked among the people and the priests, I found no Levites there. No, I summoned Eleazar, Ariel, Shemaiah, Eladan, Jarib, Eladan, Latan, Zechariah, and Muslim, who are leaders, and Joyarib, and Eladan, who were men of learning. And I sent them to Iddo, the leader in Caesarea. I told them what to say to Iddo and his kinsmen, the temple servants in Caesarea, so that they might bring attendant to us for the house of our God. Because the gracious hand of our God was on us, they brought us Sherebiah, a capable man from the descendants of Mahli, son of Levi, the son of Israel; and Sherebiah's sons and brothers, 8 men. And Hashabiah, together with Jeshiel from the descendants of Merari, and his brothers and Lephius. They also wrote 220 of the temple servants of Baal that David and the officials had established to assist the Levites. All were registered by name. There by the Ahava canal, I proclaimed a feast so that we might humble ourselves before our God and ask him for a safe journey for us and our children, with all our possessions. I was ashamed to ask the king for soldiers and horsemen to protect us from enemies on the road, because we had told the king, The generous hand of our God is on everyone who look to him, but his great anger is against all who forsake him. So we fasted and petitioned our God about this. He answered our prayer. Then I set apart 12 of the leading priests together with Sherebiah, Hasabiah, and 10 of their brothers. And I weighed out to them the offering of silver and gold and the articles that the kings, his advisor, his officials, and his Israel presented their donated for the house of our God. I weighed out to them 650 talents of silver articles weighing 10 talents of gold, and 20 bowls of gold valued at 1,000 darics, and 2 fine articles of polished bronze as precious as gold. I said to them, you as well as these articles are consecrated to the Lord. The silver and gold are the freewill offering to the Lord, the God of your fathers. Guard them carefully until you weigh them out in the chambers of the house of the Lord in Jerusalem, with the reading priest and the Levites and the family heads of Israel. Then the priest and Levites received the silver and gold and the sacred articles that have been weighed out to the taken to the house of our God in Jerusalem. On the 12th day, on the first month, we set out from the Ahava Canal to go to Jerusalem. The hand of our God was on us, and he protected us from enemies and bandits along the way. So we arrived in Jerusalem, where we rested 3 days. On the first day in the house of our God, we weighed out the silver and gold and the sacred articles into the hands of Ramos, son of Uriah. The priest Eleazar, son of Phinehas, was with him, and so were the Levites, Josaphat, son of Jeshua, and Noadiah, son of Binui. Everything was accounted for by number and weight, and the entire weight was recorded at the time. Then the exiles who had returned from captivity sacrificed the burnt offering to the God of Israel, 12 bulls for all Israel, 96 rams, 77 male rams, and as a sin offering, 12 male goats. All this was a burnt offering to the Lord. They also delivered the king's orders to the royal satraps and to the governors of Transportes, who then gave assistance of the people and to the house of God. Ezra chapter 8, verses 1 through 36. Thank you.